Deckers Outdoor Corporation makes footwear, from UGG sheepskin boots to Teva sports sandals and more, and has been outfitting outdoor enthusiasts and fashion trendsetters alike since 1973. To reach more customers with its product offerings, the company, like many of its competitors, expanded into online e-commerce sales in the late 1990s. Stocking an online store presents inventory challenges that are different from physical bricks-and-mortar storefronts such as Nordstrom or Macy's.
The way we're different from a Nordstrom's and the way we think about inventory is that we carry the entire line for each of the brands, which means we carry every model, every color, every size. So that's a consideration when we think about inventory versus what a retailer would. And what that means is that there's going to be some models that sell extremely well, and there's going to be some models that don't sell as well, and we have to take that into account during our planning process.
Since opening its online store, Deckers has made a commitment to offer consumers the entire breadth of its product lines. This decision doesn't mean the company ignores statistical information about past demand. Quite the contrary. Statistical information is what helps Deckers predict demand within the uncertainty of an e-business environment.
A great example is in the e-commerce business. We don't know what demand is. There really isn't the certainty there. We don't have paper orders in our hand. So we need to be able to effectively predict demand. And you do that based on past trends, but you also do that based on current economic activity and customer behavior. And our ability to model those things and really understand demand at a point in time will help us keep the right inventory in place. It's not just about how much to keep, it's about keeping the right the models and the right sizes in stock and having those goods ready. So you want a high availability of product, but you don't want to keep too much inventory. So it's always managing that trade-off, and statistics is really the enabler to doing that.
Note that Mark stated that the company is using its statistical information to balance the availability of footwear online. Too little, and they face stockouts and unhappy customers who can't buy the products they want. Too much, and the company faces disposal of unsold footwear at discounted prices, which affects the company's ability to make a profit. Since errors in either direction have negative cost implications, using statistics to help quantify uncertainty, specifically to keep the probability of making an incorrect decision in either direction low, is critical to maintaining Deckers' profitability in the e-commerce arena. Striking the right balance in the future relies on a bit of history. Deckers managers analyze historical sales data to determine patterns and see what sold and what didn't. Then, a bottoms-up forecast is prepared for the coming season. Shar Nicanor Kimball handles the details for the company's e-commerce business.
Items generally go into three categories. The first is a carryover item. That's an item that has been carried in the past and now is carried in the future. So we'll just use that performance and apply it to the new season. The second is an item that is new but looks very similar to something that we've carried in the past. And in that case, we'll use that old item performance and use that to project what we'll need for the future. And then there are completely new items that don't have any comp history, and those generally are more fashion-oriented styles. And we'll typically use another fashionable item in the past to project for the season.
The seasonal forecasting process includes revisiting past year's predictions to see how closely sales matched those predictions, as Shar mentioned. Factors such as consumer trends, competitor offerings, pricing, and general economic conditions are considered at this point. Seasonal forecasting also involves sales representatives visiting bricks-and-mortar customers to collect order commitments for their retail stores. Buyers for those companies also deal with uncertainty as they predict sales demand and choose their selections from the entire catalog of styles Deckers will be making for the coming season. Deckers forecasts, based on these data, drive the decision-making process all along the supply chain. Once all the predictions are made, Deckers communicates the detailed requirements up through its supply chain. This enables company buyers to secure the exact quantities of raw materials needed and manufacturing plant managers to schedule production for the orders. So, statistics not only help in making demand predictions that affect inventory decisions, but statistics improve decision-making under uncertainty throughout the entire supply chain.